Hey all, you know who it is. So today we're going to read Threefold Section 2 Part 4. And we're going to go ahead and dive right in. Junyo remembered when he and Sam were in their first year of high school together. Are you good? Junyo had asked Sam. Blood dripped down Sam's face as he helped him to his feet. I'm good, Sam said. They triple teamed me. I would have won, but they fought dirty. They did it, Junyo said under his breath in disbelief. I didn't think they'd attack you. We're supposed to all be friends. Lightning sparked across his whole body. They did it anyway. Don't worry about it. Sam wiped the blood from his nose with his arm. No need to get all worked up. He grinned. Junyo's anger did not pass, and he did not understand how Sam could be so calm about what had transpired. Junyo and Takashi stood side by side and saw Hugo at the end of the corridor. He told me he was all right and sent me after you, Takashi said. Hugo had sat himself up. He groaned as he tried to massage his back. Are you good? Junyo asked him. You should be dead. He stood behind Takashi while Takashi offered Hugo a hand and helped him onto his feet. I'm good, Hugo said, but I need a hot tub. My whole body aches. I shouldn't have rushed into the room, but I wanted to make sure you didn't kill him. Hugo did not ask, and Junyo did not feel the need to comment. He didn't, Takashi said. I did. Hugo glanced at Takashi. Junyo didn't know if that was true. Shinjiro could have died from that last bolt of lightning, the stream of light, or the fall, but they could not know which. You shouldn't have killed him, Hugo said to Takashi. He spoke seriously. His demeanor had changed from what Junyo had experienced so far. He was standing over Junyo, Takashi said. I reacted. I wasn't about to lose another son. Junyo stared at the back of Takashi. Hearing Takashi call him his son left him a bit cold. He did not believe he deserved that title. At the end of the day, Takashi said, he deserved it. He deserved punishment, Hugo said, but he didn't deserve to die. No one deserves to die. He was somebody's son, Hugo spoke with conviction. Takashi and Hugo held each other's attention in silence until Junyo spoke. Someone like Shinjiro had to pay for his many crimes, Junyo said. Dying was the only way he could make up for everything he did. I can't believe that, Hugo said, slowly shaking his head. Regardless of self-defense, a death sentence is against the law. Not for everyone, Junyo said. He and Hugo shared a look. He knew Hugo wondered what he meant. He was not going to explain it to him. He needed to speak with Takashi. Trying to decide where to start baffled him. Hugo is right, Takashi said. He was somebody's son. I'm going to get everything straightened out around here, take over as warden, and let his parents know what happened. Sounds like you should have been the warden all along, Hugo said. Also, I'm sorry for your loss. It was a long time ago, Takashi said. It's in the past. Thank you for clearing my head. Happy I could help, Hugo said. Takashi, Junyo bowed when he turned to him. Accept my apology for leaving. I caused all this. I abandoned you. Blame me for everything. Takashi pulled him into an embrace. When he broke it, he looked him in his eyes. You don't need to apologize to me. We both made mistakes. I gained an unhealthy obsession with my job, which corrupted you and allowed Shinjiro to take advantage of me. You nearly killed 3 young men. As much as we didn't want to believe it, they were innocent when it came to Isamu's death. You should save your apology for the day you meet with them. Unfortunately, it was an accident. We must put his death behind us. Junyo refused to believe it was an accident. but he did not speak a word to disagree. He would gain nothing from making a claim without evidence to support it. My mistake had severe consequences for everyone in Calcedea. If you need to hate someone, hate me. I love you, Takashi said. I can't hate you. Takashi's words confused Junyo. He stayed still, unsure of what to do or say. I had to dwell on the past for a long time, Takashi said. Shinjiro made sure I relived it while trapped in my own mind. I'm done with it. You left to deal with it in your own way. Don't let these circumstances bring it all back. Too late. Junyo, Takashi said, do you hear me? Do you understand? Junyo nodded. We can't stand here and talk, Takashi said. You have to leave. Until I can clear you, you're a wanted man, and you can't stay until things are settled. My mother, Junyo said. I'll take care of her, Takashi said. Let her know what happened. Thank you, Junyo said. I will find those three one day, and I will apologize. A good man makes up for his mistakes, Takashi said, and clapped him on the shoulder. You're a good man. Am I no longer under arrest? Hugo asked. Not to interrupt. Wait, why does he have to leave? You won't have to worry about getting arrested, Takashi said. Etsuo cleared you after you escaped custody. The man who killed his son he described as wearing all black and being a kinetic arrow energist. We've yet to uncover the cause of Leiko's death, though. Junyo and Takashi watched Hugo close his eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. We'll have to find him, Takashi said. I'll try to find him too, Hugo said. Let Etsuo know that if I find him, I'll bring him to him. Understood, Takashi said. As for the reason Junyo has to leave, it's the same reason I avoided Shinjiro's thunder. A man a bit older than you two stopped me in the corridor. He appeared in the corridor right as you climbed the stairs. He was a genetic Lucé energist that appeared as a figure of light and left in the same manner. He wanted me to relay a message to Junyo. He turned his attention specifically to Junyo. You have to leave for Lunaria. You have business there. I think I heard him, Hugo said. He spoke to me. Akura sent him. I bet Jackson did too. Junyo knew Akura was headed toward Lunaria, waiting to meet him there. Hugo had known. It was what she had hid from him. It explained why he and Hugo would have to remain together. That's what he said, Junyo, Takashi said. Akura needs you in Lunaria. The mention of her name is the only reason I decided to tell you. I guess we better go, Hugo said. I suggest you take the new exit, Takashi said, gesturing back toward the office. I might know the truth, but the others don't. They'd attack you on sight due to the damage you've caused to this prison and their pride. It will provide less hassle for everyone involved. No problem, Hugo said. The three of them walked into Shinjiro's office, stepping over the gate and surveying the damage. Junyo and Hugo stood at the edge of the exit. Using parts of a wall and the ceiling, Hugo positioned a platform in front of them. Takashi stood behind them and waited to see them off. After I left, Junyo said, I moved on. He turned to Takashi. I forgot about the damage and moved forward. But you didn't forget about what mattered, Takashi said. Junyo shook his head. Don't be a stranger this time, Takashi instructed. Come back when you can. Junyo nodded. Nice meeting you, Hugo, Takashi said. You're a good man. I try, Hugo said. I have a separate message for you, Takashi said. You are a genetic pyroenergist. Hone your pyro energy. You might be able to put it to good use down the road. Hugo looked at Takashi. That's quite the message. Exact words, Takashi said. Hearing Hugo was a genetic pyroenergist piqued Junyo's curiosity. He never could have pictured Hugo as a pyroenergist. Thanks for the message and your help, Hugo said. See ya. Junyo threw a hand up in departing. He watched Takashi nod one last time before he turned and walked away. Hugo lowered them toward the ground. Junyo could not believe Shinjiro had used Sam's murder to manipulate Takashi and himself. He never quite trusted him when he had dated his sister, but she was a good judge of character, so he never said a word to her about him. Her leaving him either changed him or unleashed his inner nature. Kotaro had been right to remain suspicious of him. With them out of the way, Shinjiro had planned to control Kasadea and take Akura for his own. Kotaro, his death rather, managed to end him. He thought about the finality of it all. Kasadea was in better hands, and he repaired the relationship with his father, even if Takashi was not his actual father. He gained a new electro ability and helped rid the world of another reprehensible human being. Except, he still had to find out who killed Sam. He could not put the past behind him, for good, until he did. He heard Hugo breathing heavily. Hugo needed to rest. He pointed him toward the middle of the forest. He knew a place where they could settle for the night. He had not planned on ever disturbing the place, but if he were revisiting his past, he had to revisit there. After the long trial, he believed he and Hugo had to recover their energy and strength for the journey ahead. Hugo landed them. "I know a place we can stay for the night," Junyo said. "We will get up early to leave for Lunaria." "Sounds like a plan," Hugo said through a yawn. "Lead the way." All right, guys, that was part 4. Kind of short, not that long. Hopefully you will be with me tomorrow for the reading of part 5. So thank you. Any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section, and I'll reply to them in a future video or as soon as possible. Again, thanks for listening. Have a good night. Bye.